So we have a bunch of the folks that are going around holding up these mass deportation signs or deport them now signs. These three, and they're of the folks, they actually added to their sign with Nazi salutes and a sign that says White Lives Matter. Take a look.
These images of three people holding anti-immigration and white supremacist signs surfaced in St. Albert this weekend. St. Albert RCMP confirming the three people left after officers spoke to them, saying the investigation is still open and they are working with their hate crimes coordinator. But one University of Alberta criminologist is doubtful there will be hate-related charges.
It may be considered, I suspect, protective speech. That this was just an exercise of their freedom of expression, as despicable as it was. And the thing with a lot of such social actors is that more often than not, they seem to know where to, to scale back, and so just barely managing to not cross that threshold.
Those who monitor this type of hate pointing to a rising anti-immigration sentiment in Canada coming out of harsh economic and housing situations in the country, in addition to the U.S. election of Donald Trump.
These three men are so influenced by Donald Trump and Elon Musk, as you can see, doing that salute that people were saying all over the internet that when Elon Musk did it, it was a Nazi salute, and they are doing the same thing. And more and more and more of these right-wing white supremacist groups are popping up all over with deportation now, or mass deportation now, or leave this country now. These ones just added White Lives Matter to the mix as well. And Professor Auriello is so right. They really know how to toe the line where they just sort of are flying under the radar of being arrested because they're exercising their freedom of speech, right? So they had a talking to by the police and they went about their way. I agree with Professor Auriello. It's not going to go anywhere. It's very doubtful that they're going to be charged with anything. Very doubtful. They're just going to move on to the next location and do the same thing and toe that line. And then when they're asked by the police to move on, they'll move on to the next place. And more and more and more of them are going to pop up because they are very, as I said, inspired by Donald Trump. And they love this whole deportation mass thing that's going on in the United States. And they're like, we need to do that here in Canada as well. I do believe that there is a mass amount of immigrants that are living here illegally that do need to go back to where they came from, but this isn't the right way to do it. In any event, the community of St. Albert is saying that they're rallying together and they are standing up against this kind of hate. The mayor of this city says that she's never seen anything like this in all the time that she's been living out there, or at least governing that city. Well, I don't know where she's been, but Alberta is a very racist province, okay? So no surprise with me. Anyway, we'll see how this unfolds. In the meantime, let me know what you think about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content. Also, don't forget to download the African Diaspora News app. You can grab it at the Google or Apple store, or head over to africandiasporanews.org and download it there. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. You'll have access to content you won't see here or anywhere else, so you need to download that app. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Black Experience with Emma Ansah.